Loneliness is one of my biggest fears. In high school, I was faced with the reality of having to go a day of like full days without talking to anyone, like friends or family or anything, and that was really scary to me, and I really hated it, and I had to do that for a while. So now it's sort of happening again because, well, all my friends went off to university. Uh, my dad moved away whenever I graduated high school. My sister moved away. My mom is frequently gone because she travels a lot. And then me and my girlfriend of 3.5 years broke up just recently. And so I'm having to like get kind of comfortable in the quiet again. So I am going to tell you some things that I learned about it. I learned that it will always hurt at first. The reason you feel loneliness so bad is because the reason I felt loneliness so bad is because I had an absence of all these very special people to me in my life. And, um, and so it's good to realize that the reason that it hurts is because we had all of those beautiful relationships in our life. And even though we don't have them in our everyday life anymore, they may come back into our everyday life or we may develop new ones. So it's good to know that just as we had those beautiful relationships in the past, we will develop new beautiful relationships in the future. And so it's good to look forward to them. Um, and being alone is actually not all bad. It can even be kind of good because you can develop hobbies and even talents. Like for right now, I'm trying to learn to play the guitar, which I'm not talented at by any means, but it's something I wouldn't be doing if I was hanging out with my old friends from high school every day. I've been reading and doing photography and going fishing, which are all hobbies that I picked up uh, just because I haven't had anything going on. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. um, and there's no need to compromise with anyone, which is really cool because you learn what you really like and why you really like it because you don't have to go do anything anyone else likes. You just do what you like and you discover which things you like just based on how often you do them. Like, if you notice yourself not playing guitar as much recently, maybe you just don't like doing it as much anymore. Or if you don't like working out as much, you're not doing it for anyone else. You're doing it for you, which is, that's pretty cool. Um, and it also might lead to like some interactions that you wouldn't have had otherwise. Uh, like people that I work with, I hang out with a lot outside of work, and I probably wouldn't have done that if I had like a tight knit friend group whenever I started working at that job. So that's something that I think loneliness brought me is making those friends, and even the cafe that I go to get my homework done. I try and talk to people every now and then, and it sort of develops into a little bit of a not really a community, but it's like a couple people that I see at the cafe and I say hello to every time. So it's like I don't know if I would do that if I had the social interaction whenever I needed it otherwise. Uh, and I think the last important thing to remember about loneliness is it's inevitable. We all experience it. We've all experienced it before, and we're all going to experience it again. And changes are always going to happen, and so loneliness is just going to be a given. Um, and you just have to. I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself actually. Right now, I'm actually in a place where I'm going to be alone soon. I mentioned, I think, that my work friends, I'm pretty close with them, but my job is getting removed from the location that it's in, and we don't know if it's going to remain there. So I might lose my job, and we'll see if I remain friends with these people. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. And I'm also looking at going to university, and I won't know anyone there if I go, so that could be another big change that I'll have to be used to being lonely. But I think the solution to the loneliness, to deal with the pain, is to just sit back and wait for it to go away, and enjoy developing yourself and doing everything that you want to do. You can play video games. You can, you don't have to live by anybody else's standards. And then just embrace what you have and look forward to what's to come.